Hello students, in this video we will discuss a very important topic. It is gene therapy. What is gene therapy? As the name indicating, a therapy that applied in gene means gene therapy is what a latest type of technique, a latest type of methodology in which unhealthy or defective gene is further treated with the help of biotechnology. You know, if I would like to define what is gene therapy, then gene therapy is what a technique in which unhealthy or defective gene is further replaced by the healthy gene, or further the defective gene or unhealthy gene is treated with the help of biotechnology and make them gene healthy or defect less, right? So further, gene therapy is categorized into two main types. One is germline gene therapy and another is somatic gene therapy. What is germline gene therapy? Germline, in your previous classes you have studied that organism either of diploblastic origin or the organism either of triploblastic origin, means organism either develop from two germ layer or the organism either develop from three germ layer. Humans are triploblastic, means they are developed from three germ layers. These germ layers further develop all the part of body or all the required genetic material that further synthesize the protein for the development of the character or for the development of the body. So what happened in germline gene therapy? If you know the gamete mother cell or sex cells or genital cell that further divide and produce sperm and ovum. So if there is in that if that sperm, ovum or gamete mother cell is having some defected gene or unhealthy gene, so further that unhealthy or defective gene in sperm, ovum or the gamete mother cell is replaced with the help of this gene by the gene therapy, and further we develop the gamete as per our desire or as per our requirement or as a good or healthy gene. This is what such type of therapy is what germline gene therapy. But you know, when I explain you that this germline gene therapy is what the technique that we applied at sperm level, egg level, or in the cells that will further produce sperm and ovum. So guys, you might be understand that with the positive aspect, we there is a negative aspect also, means there is a chance of misuse. So because of all this germline gene therapy is prohibited nowadays. The main focus is on what is on what somatic gene therapy. Somatic gene therapy is what? What is the mean of somatic? Somatic means normal body cells. Somatic means if generally we would like to say that a human body possesses two type of cell. One is genital cell that further develop male gamete or female gamete, sperm and ovum, and another is what? Normal cells. Normal cells means when male and female gamete fuses, form zygote. That zygote further develop into embryo, and the cells of embryo further develop into a new individual body. So the cells of embryo is what? Somatic cells, normal cells. So somatic gene therapy is what? That applied in the somatic cells of embryo. When suppose in embryo there is a gene that further is not having a proper function, that is not further developing a proper function or proper protein synthesis accordingly, so that gene further replaced or treated with the help of this gene therapy is what a very fascinating application of biotechnology. Then in this diagram you are observing, I draw a layout that what exactly we are doing in gene therapy. Suppose this is a somatic cell. Obviously inside the nucleus there is a this is not DNA. This is what a segment of gene in the DNA. A particular segment of DNA in a DNA, particular segment of gene is suppose not properly working. That is unhealthy. That is defective. So if this type of gene or DNA will further develop in the developing embryo, then it will not able to have a good character. It will not have to. It will not able to carry a proper character because the genes is not uh, gene is not healthy. Gene is defective. So what we do, first of all, with the help of biotechnology, we first of all we disarm that gene. We make that gene passive, and with the help of vector, further we will incorporate or shift another piece or healthy gene inside that cell or nucleus for the treatment or for the sake of gene therapy to have desired character further. And this shift, after shifting the desired piece of DNA or the healthy piece of DNA in the cell, further the new type of cell develop that is treated or that is having pure gene, that is having healthy or unaffective gene. So when these gene will execute their character, when the gene further executed protein synthesis, then a normal character will develop, right? Now, as I told you that this gene, this healthy gene or desired gene is shifted inside the cell. That shifting is taking place with the help of retrovirus. What what is retrovirus? You know, retrovirus you have studied in that chapter human health and diseases in AIDS. AIDS stands for acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Means in human required immune power when become deficit, then the disease is taking place. Right? Acquired means essential, immune means immune or resistance power, and when there is a deficiency in that power, then the syndrome is caused is further referred as AIDS. And this is because of HIV. HIV stands for human immunodeficiency virus, means a virus that is causing deficiency in the immune power of the human. Now, this HIV is what? A type of retrovirus. This HIV is what? A type of retrovirus. What is retrovirus? Uh, to explain this, first you know HIV, the genetic material of the virus HIV is what? RNA. And this RNA is what? Retrovirus RNA. What is RNA? What is the basic difference in DNA and RNA? If we discuss, suppose this is DNA. This is the double helicular structure of DNA that we have discussed in the chapter molecular basis of inheritance. And double helicular strand means two strand with anti-polarity, and purine and pyrimidine bases are bound together with the help of hydrogen bond, and the structure nucleoside, nucleotide, that all we have discussed in the molecular chapter. And generally the one strand of this DNA is referred as RNA. In general aspect, one strand of DNA, ribonucleic acid, one strand of this DNA is further referred as RNA. So RNA is not supposed to form further DNA, a normal RNA, but you know the retrovirus. Retrovirus means the RNA, that is the genetic material of HIV-like viruses, is further referred as retrovirus RNA because it has the capacity to develop DNA. And this DNA is further referred as complementary DNA. What happened? One strand of RNA further able to develop another strand, means artificially or synthetically it can synthesize the DNA, and this DNA is further referred as complementary DNA. Why there is a, now the question is why there is a need to use only retrovirus as a vector in such case? Because you know what, we are shifting only a piece of gene, piece of gene. means a piece of a smaller piece of DNA that not having both the strands. So when this gene will shift into this, there should be a retrovirus, so that retrovirus can develop both the strands of that DNA, that will further develop in a full manner, and that cell or gene is further referred as treated or cured gene. So guys, this is what a simple introduction of gene therapy. And in this further, next what we will discuss one disease that is further cured with the help of gene therapy, and this is what ADA deficiency. There is one enzyme, adenosine deaminase enzyme, that maintain immunity in our body. When this gene is not this gene is deleted, not present, or defective, then what happened? Our immunity affected. So how we treat this ADA deficiency gene with the help of this gene therapy, we will study next.